The line. Brian, thank you so much for joining us. How are you?
Hey, what's up, Brian?
It's my pleasure, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely.
So, Brian, first question. When you hear that audio from Governor Steve Sisolak, he seems to be somewhat clueless. What goes through your mind as a bar owner?
Well, the first thing that I thought of after hearing this is the fact that if he doesn't know, I don't know. And when I heard the question asked about the bar tops versus a countertop, I was just as confused. So how am I supposed to follow somebody or take direction from somebody that's not quite sure of his own answer?
I agree. I couldn't agree with you more. And so explain this to me because I'm so confused. I just don't understand it. It's a valid question that a member of the media asked him. If you can go to a sushi restaurant and you could eat sushi at the bar, I get the gaming thing. I understand that. Why can't you sit at a bar and do the same thing and eat? If you're practicing social distancing, to any logical person, they would say it doesn't make any sense, right, Brian?
You're 100% correct. I don't have the answer to that. Now, the other thing that the governor stated was that, most of them bars have gaming machines on them. But actually, for us to be compliant, we had to pull 7 of our machines off of the bar top and put them in a separate room in these stand-up cabinets. So I actually have a lot of room on my bar top where somebody can come in, they can watch the game, they can eat, they can drink as if they were at a sushi bar or at a breakfast counter and still be socially distanced. But yet the governor doesn't know if that's still approvable or not.
I don't understand that.
Unless it's in a casino.
Yeah,
then it's okay.
Well, no, you can't do it in a casino either. I was on the Strip last night, and these bars at the casino, they weren't allowing you playing slot machines there either. But let me ask you this, Brian, and I guess this is a question that I don't have the answer for. I don't know. Is there a possibility that he has some sort of issue with bar owners in Las Vegas? And if he does, what could that issue possibly be? He certainly doesn't seem to have much of an issue with these casino owners. Why bar owners? I mean, have you talked to any of your friends about this? Is there any reason that you could think of that the governor would have an issue with bar owners like yourself?
You know, it's funny. I've spoken to a lot of my colleagues that own bars. And what we've all found out about Governor Sisolak is that this goes back 3, 4, 5 years ago. I'm not sure the exact date, when Governor Sisolak at the time was the head of the Clark County Commission. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with the whole Dottie's situation when Dottie's had all the stand-up machines, and then they got sued and they were forced to put them into bar tops. Well, that was Governor Sisolak at the time was in charge of the county commission. So first thing, he was the guy that made Dottie switch everything over to bars.
Right.
So we found out that it started then, and now we find it's continuing. Now, I don't know, and I'm not going to go on record saying whoever's given him the most donations or given him the most money towards his election, but it seems like a lot of those casinos are involved because the fact that he puts Jim Murren, who used to be the head of, I believe, MGM, in charge of the COVID task force. And what does the COVID task force do? Keep the casinos open. It's Labor Day weekend. He comes out in his presser yesterday and says, it's the holiday weekend. Everyone stay home. Everyone stay safe. But opens the casinos or continues to let the casinos stay open, which is bringing people in and the possibility of contaminating this area with COVID. Plus the fact that about a week and a half ago, he let the Mirage open. So there's another casino that got to open, bringing people. It's a famous casino. People are going to go there. They're going to look at it. They're going to visit it. And yet we can't open a bar top.
I just don't get it. I don't understand it. If you're just joining us, we're speaking with Brian Slipock. He's the owner of Jackson's Bar and Grill. Cool local bar, great food there. I go there all the time. It's an awesome place to go to. Brian, it's for a casual gambler, for somebody that enjoys going to bars like yours. They want to bring $20 or $40. They want to be able to sit at a bar.
It's also for a local.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You want to sit at a bar, put in $20, you get a free drink, and you just want to enjoy yourself. Explain it to me. How, if you are social distancing, why can't you gamble at the bar top? That is the part I really don't understand. What is the difference between gambling on a bar top and gambling somewhere else in your establishment as long as you're practicing social distancing, what does it matter where you're putting a $20 bill in a machine? I just don't understand this rule. Can you? What if they told you about this? I don't understand it.
I'm with you, Brian. I don't understand it either, and I'm more confused after yesterday's task force meeting and then the governor's press conference. And I don't have the answers to that. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense. Again, you can now go and eat at a sushi bar, or you can go to a breakfast counter at a restaurant, but sitting at a bar top is going to be a problem. I don't know the rhyme or the reason behind it.
You know, one thing that Governor Sisolak, and I've had a lot of conversations with people, he's actually – you mentioned the people that have donated money to his campaigns. He received quite a few donations from cannabis in Las Vegas, obviously, and the dispensaries have been very much open since the start of this thing. I know he's very close with Tick Seegerblom and a couple of different people in the city that actually own dispensaries or that are very, very actively involved in dispensaries. And dispensary numbers are, I think they rose 40% last month.
Wow.
In my opinion, if a bar is open, if a local bar is open and a casino is open, that is competition for a dispensary. I believe that there might be an association between the dispensaries staying open and the money being funneled to the dispensaries for marijuana and the bars being shut down. Do you think that there might be an association with that?
There could be. We all have our business based on disposable income, and right now there's not a lot of people working, so the amount of money that's disposable is getting smaller and smaller, and so there is
right.
a big possibility on that. Again, our customer base, our clientele in my place is 45, 50 years and older. They're not doing that. Okay, they just want to stay around the house, 3 miles within their from where they live. They want to come where they know people. They can get a good, nice meal. They can get a cold drink, and they want to move on. So that's what I'm worried about. More is just keeping my employees working versus trying to figure out the methods or the thought behind Governor Sisolak.
Yeah, it's very difficult to figure out his thoughts. But, Brian, I want to say your place is awesome. We go there all the time. I'm looking forward to next time I'm there. I'm going to get a nice piece of prime rib, and the food there is great. And I do appreciate you taking some time to join us. I hope this is cleared up sooner than later, but I am happy that you guys are back open, and a lot of these other bar owners are open as well, and they're making good with what they can do. And I think that's what's most important.
Thank you. And two things. I know, and I still hear, we've been open 3 weeks now. A lot of bars are open, and people keep saying, bars are closed, bars are closed. Well, no, bars are open, bar tops are closed. Please go to any bar, tip the bartender, get a drink, and support us. Because right now, every bar needs the business. So whether it's my bar or any other bar, bars are open, just not the bar top.
Absolutely. That's very important to tell people because the people here in Las Vegas need to support local businesses, and it's not just about the owners like yourself. It's about your employees, and they need to make a living as well. So all across the board, all the above. Brian, thanks so much for coming on, man. Looking forward to getting back over there to Jackson's. You run a great bar and grill, and appreciate you coming on. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Brian.
Thanks for having me, guys. Hey, go Knights, go.
That's right. Better win Game 7, baby, or we're in trouble. Brian, thanks so much for coming on. He's right. That's Brian Slipock, the owner of Jackson's Bar and Grill. And if memory serves me right, that bar and grill is located on. I'm thinking it's Flamingo and Decatur area. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, Flamingo and Jones. I apologize. I know because it's like a few blocks away from Chris Wynn's place, so we could just walk back to his place after he gets trash drunk playing Caveman Keno for 12 hours.
I just know it's close to an Arby's.
It is, but you don't need Arby's in this place. I'll tell you, man, they got some unbelievable prime rib there. It's awesome. In fact, I'm hungry for some prime rib
is good.
right now at 9:30 in the morning. All right.